Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the video. Super stoked for this one. We're reacting to subscribers' cars. Here we go, guys. We are going to be doing more of these. This is part one or episode one. The email will be in the description down below and on the screen. Shoot me an email there with video my car in the subject line, and you will be eventually on video. It's a picture of your car and maybe a story attached to it, how you got it, why you have it, whatever. Tell me, and you might see it on video. Here we go, guys. Let's go. All right, so here is our first selection. Looky what we have here. Do you know what this is? I'll give you a second. Yeah, that's right. This is a BA, baby, a Ford BA. We got some forced induction. Yes, we do. This is a great looking engine bay, okay? But that's not all. Let's show you what car we're dealing with here. If you didn't maybe guess already. We are dealing with an awesome BA Ford Falcon. Look at this thing all blacked out. I like the eyelids, the big old freaking cowl hood here. Dang, this thing is sleek and pretty sinister, man. Love the wheels. Nice tires, right? Got some tread on there. No baldies, that's good. I like the WA license plate here. It's black and white, and it says Rippin'. Really, really cool. Matches the car. How often do you get a plate that matches the car? Really cool. And who's this from? Well, this is from Ross. Ross, what's up, man? Thank you for the email. You know what? Here's my reaction. I love it, dude. Love the car. This thing is awesome. Let me give you a little bit about this car. We have, hey, mate, this is Ross here from Albany, WA. Here is my 03 BA Ford Falcon. BA powered, of course, turbo converted at home on a budget in memory of a mate who died in the same model car in an accident. Well, rest in peace to your friend, man. That's terrible. I have to say this is an awesome tribute, though, right? About the best thing you can do, of course, in his memory is build something that you love and something awesome like this and dedicate it to him. Really, really cool of you, man. I like that. Turned the build into a small-time YouTube channel over the pandemic. Love your channel, mate. Well, Ross, I appreciate that. I appreciate you sending this in. This is a beautiful ride. And let me shout out your channel real quick, guys. Take a look at this. Here is Ross's channel, guys. Take a look. The channel name is Ross Holland. He is over 1,000 subs. That's really, really cool. Just over. So if you would like to check it out, here it is, guys. Look for Ross Holland, a great car guide channel, because look at this. We got a lot of different videos, some cool thumbnails. I see some bright colored cars. Yeah, you know the drill. Go and check it out. Thank you, Ross. You rock, man. Alrighty, next up, look at this. Is that a GTI? Yeah, it is. I always look for the red in the grill. That is indeed a Volkswagen GTI. And who's this from? Well, this is Greg's GTI. Let's hear about it, Greg. So Greg says, hi, Ian. Been watching your channel for a while now. Just wanted to share with you a photo of my 2017 VW Polo GTI at Mount Panorama, Bathurst. How cool is that, guys? I definitely recognize this. This is at the top of the mountain coming down. You see the track starting to slope down. Oh, yeah, baby. Look at that. How cool is this that you got to take your GTI on the best track on earth, if you ask me. He continues, unfortunately, it was a normal day, so I had to do the speed limit. I get it. It's hard. It'd be hard not to bury that right foot, I know. Sorry, it isn't an Aussie Classic, but it is at Mount Panorama. No worries. I'm looking for any cars at all. We're all car guys. We love anything with an engine and wheels. This is a really clean looking ride, man. I like the subtle stripes. I like the black wheels on there. They look really, really sharp. And this is just a clean looking ride, man. I also like how the roof has a nice big, it looks like a sunroof. I could be wrong, but either way, it's dark, it's black, and it contrasts the white very good. This black and white contrast is always an amazing look on cars, especially on something sleek like this Volkswagen. Awesome ride, man. He finishes with, my Polo has been modified with a bigger turbo and intercooler, plus a bunch of other mods. I love German cars and previously owned a 1962 Volkswagen Carmen Ghia. Nice. Those are really, really interesting, man. Really kind of quirky cars. And a 1973 Porsche 911. Wow. Love your videos. Keep them coming. And please watch and react to the Mad Max movies. Some cool old Aussie cars in that movie. Well, I do have to watch like the second movie. And did they make a third one? That is on my list. I have watched the original one long ago. And then I watched it like 3 or 4 months ago with my wife, you know, on our off time. I really liked it, but I would like to do something with those movies in some sort of a video or live stream. So that is a good idea. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, Greg. That is it from him. This is the only picture I have, but it's a great picture, man. Excellent car at arguably one of the best settings at Mount Panorama. Really cool. You got a thumbs up from me. And look at this next one, guys. Holy smokes, we have an old Ute. I'm talking 60s old, maybe? Let's take a look. First of all, this is from Matt. So Matt, good day back at you. Let's read what Matt has to say. Good day, mate. My name is Matt. The gray Ute is a 1966 Chrysler Valiant AP6 Wayfarer based off of the U.S. Plymouth Valiant around the same time. Really, really cool. Go Mopar, baby. Hell yeah. With the Aussie flair, because we didn't have a Ute like that in the 60s from Chrysler, not over here in the States. The car was my grandfather's, who stumbled across it in a very small country town and bought it for 12 bottles of champagne. This is what I like to see, some story time with this, man. My grandfather unfortunately passed 2 years ago. Rest in peace to your grandfather. I bought it off my nan. It's running a stock standard 225 slant 6 with a 904 torque flight. May I mention that is a awesome, from what I've heard, bulletproof drivetrain. Really, really cool to see the classic slant 6 in there. Great little cruiser, always a head turner. There wouldn't be many around. That is true. This is very unique, probably on the more rare side. When you go to car shows or when you're just cruising around town, chances are you're going to be the only one at an intersection with this car. That's always a good thing. He continues, love your channel. There are many great Valiants around that don't get the love they deserve. They're great cars. The E49 Aussie Charger was the fastest accelerating car produced in Australia over the quarter mile for a long time. That's awesome. Mopar for the win. Quicker than your Holden and Fords of the time. Chrysler in Australia or the U.S. always put emphasis on the power. They always did, and they still do now to this day. They're obsessed with power, and as a car guy, who the hell wouldn't love that? That's freaking awesome. But you should check out a couple more Valiants. Got some great-looking cars, Mopar or no car. Keep up the good work. Hopefully you get to Australia sooner rather than later. Well, that is from Matt. Matt, thank you for your submission and your awesome story to go with it. Your grandfather had good taste in cars, or should I say Utes in this case, and I love the story of how he acquired it, dealing with champagne. But yeah, Matt, this gets a thumbs up from me. Mopar, I'm always going to love a Mopar, baby. You know it. This is really, really cool, really different as far as Utes go, because even from afar, from across the world, I can tell that, in my experience, seeing different sorts of medias, you do not see these a lot. This has got to be more on the rare side for sure. Love the color, love the spec. I love how it looks all stock, and it is stock, the drivetrain. This is a really, really cool ride. I'm sure it is great to cruise this on a nice windy road on a beautiful sunny day. Dude, awesome, awesome ride. Matt, thumbs up. Alrighty, next up, looky what we have here. Can you name this car? I'll give you a second. Take a look at these pictures. This is a beautiful ride. I'm digging this a lot. Let me read about pictures and I'll look at them more in depth in a second. Yeah, you see that HDT logo. Hell yeah. Look at that digital dash. You gotta love 80s GM, 90s GM. They had a fun time with their interiors, I see, in Australia as they did in the US as well. Ooh, this thing sees some track action. That's what I like to see. This thing is appreciated and loved, but it's also used. This thing gets to see some real action. The power was meant for having fun, was meant for driving. I love seeing this. So, okay, let's go to the letter. So this is from Adam. This is Adam's 1985 VK Calais. Wow. This thing is in great, great shape. Love to see it. Love those wheels. Let's read what he has to say. So Adam says, just saw your post about featuring our cars for your video. Here's a few pictures of my 1985 VK Calais. It's a 334 pack, which means it's a rare factory manual V8 Calais. Most were automatic, being designed as a luxury sedan for 1985. So first of all, that's really awesome. Really awesome to see that it's a factory manual with a V8. How can you beat that in this awesome sedan body style? Wow, what a combination. He continues, I am in Sydney, New South Wales, and purchased it in 2009 from Victoria after finding it on eBay and had it shipped back to Sydney. That's sometimes how it works, man. You find the best deals online. It may be in another state or across the country, but it might be worth it if it's a really good deal for a clean car. Got to go for it. I spent about 10 years looking for the right car before this one popped up. It still has the original engine matching numbers, even though I have had the engine freshened up. Still has the original glove box owner's manual with all the original details on the inside, confirming the VIN number, original owner, original dealership, and engine number, etc. I also lifted the carpet and found the original factory build sheet still in place on the passenger side floor. Wow, Adam, this is one of those cars. This is a car that has proof that it's original. This car is basically a time capsule. People are just fascinated with cars like this. I'm fascinated with cars like this. It is so cool to see something from 30, 40, 50 years ago when it's in this kind of shape and it has the documentation to prove it. Just kind of mind-blowing. Really, really cool, man. And very impressive, too. He continues, since owning it, all I have done is purchase the 16-inch Aero wheels and fitted them and had the engine, carby, radiator, and fuel tank reconditioned. So you're maintaining it well. I like the tasteful mod with the Aero wheels. I think those are really, really cool. I don't knock that at all. It is a largely stock standard car except for the wheels and mild engine rebuild, even though it still has original factory-fitted cassette player. So this thing is truly a time capsule. Being 37 years old now, I have registered it on historic registration, which is a lot cheaper than standard registration, with the restriction of only being able to drive it about 60 days per year, which is okay because I only take it out about 10 times per year. So there you go, Adam. I don't blame you, man. This thing is super original, very good shape. You got all the documentation. We know that, it's worth a lot of money too. So, it's a good investment for you. But of course, I'm sure it's got some sentimental value. It'd be hard not to fall in love with a car like this. So I don't blame you for not taking it out a lot, but I'm glad that you do take it out sometimes. Anyway, in closing, he says, hope you like my old VK Calais. Thanks, Adam. Adam, yeah, I do like your old VK Calais. This thing is straight up awesome. I love this era. I love, I honestly love all the old eras, but I really do like the 80s era GM cars. They were funky. They were interesting. Some of them were really, really good looking, while other ones were kind of dorky looking, but they all had a flair about them that I liked. This one is good looking. It's got that 80s design. You can tell it's from the 80s, but it's a nice one. This looks good. Some of the American GM cars in the 80s were really weird. This isn't weird to me. It's just nice. I'm just liking every angle. I like how back then they had the really dark, like taillight section. So, they worked, but, it kind of didn't have like the dorky red. Like it just looked kind of mean and contrasted well with whatever the paint color was. And this is just a nice car. What can I say? It's so well conditioned for how old it is, and the wheels, you made a great choice. I'm digging this setup. And we have a video. This is video of Adam's Calais right here in action. So who said he only drives it 10 days a year? He still puts it through his paces. Yeah! Oh. Woo! Yeah, boy! Hell yeah! Sydney Dragway, I like seeing that. Running the quarter mile, hell yeah, good on ya, man. Here we go. Look at him. Dude, good on you for racing that thing. Take care of it, but have fun with it too, man. I couldn't see what he was racing. It doesn't matter because I'm looking at his car. That thing looks good. Can we see what it ran? I cannot tell. 15 something maybe? I can't tell. It doesn't really matter, man. That is a freaking awesome ride. Adam, you rock, buddy. Alrighty, next up, look at this. We got not one, but two. A pair of Commodores. Look at these things. I love the older cars. Look at the slight differences here. I think we're dealing with different trim levels, different customization. Let's take a look. So this submission is from Wesley. Wesley, thank you very much for this. Let's read what Wesley has to say, and let's take a look at these Commodores. Wesley says, hey, Ian, mate, hope you're well. These are me and my cousin's Commodores. The one on the right is a 94 Executive. So let's go to the first picture. So this is a 94 Executive, which is a base model. We got it 6 years ago for $400 on a whim just to do burnouts, and when it didn't blow up, we fell in love. Well, how cool is that? And isn't that how it goes? Some people really maintain their cars and it's out breaking down all the time. It's like, what the hell, man? And then other times, you spend $400 on what you think is just a throw-around, knock-around car. You beat the crap out of it, you do burnouts, and the thing just holds up and keeps on chugging, and you're like, you know what, this thing's badass. I've had that happen really, really hard with a car I had a long time ago, and then like a Saturn. I don't think you guys had Saturn. Saturn was like an American exclusive part of GM, and I beat the living crap out of it in our backyard, and it's still running to this day. It just won't die, and I was like, you know what? I freaking love this thing. What the hell did I take it off the road for? I could have been driving this every day. This thing's bulletproof. So I can relate to that really, really well. By the way, I like this. I love 90s cars too. You know, not the same badass flair as the old muscle cars, but this is a modern take on them, and you can have a lot of fun with these cars. I can appreciate these. This is what I grew up with. He says, also, the car on the left is a 94 Acclaim, which is a mid-range model, has ABS and IRS, that we just got before Christmas for $3,000, but it only had 80,000 kilometers. Best regards from Wes and Joe. Well, Wes and Joe, I appreciate you guys. This is awesome. Great submission. Here is the one on the left, the Acclaim. You can see you can tell it's a little more upscale, not crazy different, but you can tell back then, right? It's a little bit of a higher trim level. You know, you got different wheels, you got, you know, maybe a more sophisticated look to it, just by a little bit, whereas this is just all pretty basic as it can get. Honestly, they look pretty similar. But yeah, you get the idea. I think this one has like painted mirrors. That one doesn't. You know that kind of automotive trim level crap, you know. But yeah, I like these. So yeah, I'm digging this for sure. I do want to jump in that one right here since this has a good reputation. I would love to jump in that thing and, dump the clutch, get those rear tires spinning, and yeah, smoke some tires. That looks like it'd be a lot of fun. Alrighty, y'all, take a look at our next submission. I'm liking this right away because you know what this screams? This screams off-road. Yeah, baby, this is my roots right here. I love 4x4. I love off-roading. And look at this bloke outside the window smiling. Why wouldn't he be smiling? This is a badass rig right here. Let's read about it. This is from Paul. Paul, you got a nice-ass truck. Paul says, hi, Ian. My name is Paul. This is my Holden, Colorado Thunder. I'm hoping to take this to some iconic 4x4 spots in New South Wales. Would love to see more 4x4. Well, Paul, that sounds like an awesome plan. Keep in touch with the emails or on the comments and videos, something. Tell me how it goes because I'm pretty sure this Holden, Colorado Thunder is going to be pretty damn capable. I like the bumper you have going on here. I love the lights. You got the grill, the headlights protected. You got the whole deal. It's also very high clearance. I like the wheels. I can't tell what brand tires there are, but it looks like you got some decent all-terrain or mud-terrain tires from what I can see. Love the look of this thing with the racks up top and then the topper for the bed or the tray. And then the snorkel, baby. You Australians always have awesome off-road rigs, and most of them do have a snorkel. Those are more on the rare side from what I see on the American off-roading rigs. So much respect for that. This is an awesome 4x4, and you are right, Paul. I do need more 4x4 action on my channel. That is what my main, ultimate passion is, even though I love racing and anything to do with cars and trucks and whatever, off-roading 4x4, it is just the best. It is a different kind of fun that I'm addicted to. So great ride. 2 thumbs up from me, man. This is an awesome rig. Nice. Alrighty, next up, look at this badass rig again. Another off-road rig, 2 in a row. I freaking love it. Let's read about this and then we'll go through the pictures. So we have, hi mate, here's some pics of my 2002 Nissan GU Patrol Ute. Oh yeah. Okay, I want to learn about this. This got my attention. It's a 6-cylinder turbo diesel with coil suspension all around, so it has good 4x4 ability. I really bet it does. This thing looks awesome, dude. The pics on the beach are when I was with my brother on a camping trip on Fraser Island. Wow, what a spot. That sounds like some great memories there. Damn, dude. My brother has a Toyota Land Cruiser 80 Series, which I think the USA has, but it has a diesel motor, which I don't think you guys got. You're right. We do have 80 Series Land Cruiser. I believe we do. They're really rare, and they definitely are gas V8s. They're not diesels. Not over here. Love exploring Australia in my ute. I can put the canvas canopy on the back of the tray when I go camping, or I can take it off and have the dog box in the back. Cheers from Josh. Josh, damn, you got an awesome rig. Look at this thing. This is freaking awesome, man. If we zoom in a little bit here, yeah, come on, zoom me right in on this thing. This This is nice. I like this a lot. This is like got all the goodies you could ask for. That really, really rugged look. I like that it's a little bit older. Not that the new stuff can't be good, but you know this older stuff. You know, you got great clearance. You got that kind of rugged utilitarian look. I like it a lot. Love the front end. Love the bar and the lights. You got a winch. I love the yellow license plate. Which is New South Wales. And again, we got the snorkel, we got the tow mirrors, we got the awesome wheels and tires, and this setup and back. What a badass machine. We got more pictures. Look at this thing. First of all, awesome setting. You know, Australia always looks so fun. Look at that beautiful blue sky. Oh my God, man. And look at this. We got a buddy. Look at this rig over here. I don't know what that is. I'm not an expert on Aussie off-roaders yet. I'm getting there. I don't know if that's another Nissan or a Toyota or what, but that is a badass looking rig as well. Josh's truck right here. Really, really cool, man. That looks like, it looks like military almost. That's like super cool looking, dude. I dig it. So yeah, Josh, 2 thumbs up from me. Awesome, awesome, badass rig. Enjoy that thing, man. Enjoy it and get her stuck. Winch yourself out. Have fun in that thing. Thank you, Josh. Awesome. Alrighty, and coming up on our last vehicle of this episode, I'm going to start cranking these out maybe like every week, maybe twice a week. These are really, really fun, and we have a lot of emails, and I'm sure we will get more. So email me, tell me a fun story about your car, get on the video. I like this a lot. This is a good way for me to interact with you guys directly. Really digging this. I hope you guys are too. Make sure to smash that like button on this video so I know I can do more of these. So we're going to end it with you, Daniel. We are going to read what Daniel has to say and look at pictures of his beautiful blue vehicle here. Okay. Daniel says, "Hi, Ian. Daniel here with my Blueprint Blue 03 BA XR6 Falcon, baby. Yeah. I bought her about 11 years ago, and she still drives like a workhorse. Aussie Fords are a bit of a pain to work on, but still manageable for the knowledgeable home mechanic. This girl has 247,300 kilometers on the clock, but they are, as the slogan said, built tough. I have heard through the grapevine that these Aussie Falcons can take a beating, so that's really awesome to see that you can have fun with this car, and you don't usually work on it at home, but it's still a reliable car for you. Always, always great to hear. You cannot argue with that." He continues, "I plan to keep it as long as I can and possibly drop a turbo 6 in it rather than my stock straight 6, maybe one day. Anyway, mate, loving your content. Keep on making your shit. Is awesome, and you have so much love here in Australia for it." Well, I appreciate that, Daniel. You rock, man. Thank you so much. Much love to all your family, mate. Hope you're all well and hope to talk to you soon. Kind regards, Daniel. Daniel, you rock, man. Awesome letter. Awesome story about the car. Let's take a look at, first of all, that Blueprint Blue. Man, does that shine in the sun. This is a nice freaking car. Look at the lights. Dude, the lights almost match the car. That's freaking crazy. I like that a lot. And, of course, you got the bright fogs down below. What a clean-looking car. I believe these are the only 2 pictures. Yes. So there you have it, guys. I would have liked to see maybe like a side shot of this, but I can tell that this is a good-looking ride. And, hey, you can't argue with the fact that this thing has got some high miles on it and it's been reliable and you can still have some fun in it. Cannot argue with that. Daniel, thank you so much for this. This is cool. We'll talk to you soon. Alrighty, well, that is going to conclude this episode of reacting to my subscribers' cars. You guys send in some great things. We have a couple hundred submissions right now, and this was only, like 5, 6, 7 of them, something like that. So I could tell that we're going to be able to do a lot of episodes of this. Thank you guys so much for this. Really, really enjoy doing interactive stuff with you guys because I have the best audience in the world. You guys rock, every single one of you. Please, if you enjoyed this, make sure to throw a thumbs up on there. Help this video out. Let's make this video go viral so you guys can get some exposure on your awesome rides. And so I know that I can do more of these and you guys will enjoy them. Thank you to all of you who submitted things. I will get to yours eventually as I'm going to start cranking these out. Thank you to you right outside the TV screen or the computer screen or the phone screen for watching. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Subscribe. We're almost at 50K, guys. Get us to 50K. We appreciate you so much. And check that description for ways you can interact with the channel. Check out the email down there, the Discord, things like that. My name is Ian. You're watching IWrocker. Until next time, guys. Woo, that was a fun one. I'll catch you later.